I hope you're well and having the most incredible day. As always, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, we have something a little bit different. So if you guys have watched my videos for a little while now, you will know that a few months ago, I did TBR videos where I essentially did like a Instagram picks my TBR, or I've picked my own TBR, that kind of thing. And then I stopped doing it mainly because I am such an avid mood reader. I love to kind of finish a book and look at my bookshelf and then sort of pick what I want to read. However, this month is a little bit different because I'm going to be doing a scavenger hunt TBR. So basically, my amazing friend Kelsey, you guys know her, you guys love her, she came up with this TBR scavenger hunt idea and she's made her own questions, and I wanted to film it and I am so excited. So essentially, from what I can gather, is you get one question and then you kind of go off of the answer of that question to the next question, if that makes sense, and you go through it that way, and that is what your TBR then consists of. I am so excited. So without further ado, we are going to dive right in. If you guys want to do this video as well, I am sure that she would really appreciate it. Or if you guys don't have a YouTube channel and you don't want to film it, maybe do it anyway and let us know down below in the comments what books you ended up picking. So without further ado, we are going to dive right in. I hope you guys enjoy this video and carry on watching. So before I dive into the scavenger hunt questions, I do just want to let you guys know what our book club pick is for this month, and that is the reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. I am a massive Holly Jackson fan. I absolutely devoured and loved the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I cannot wait for the series to come out on TV. I am so excited. But this came out recently. I picked up mine from the works. It was £7.50, and I did also buy the signed special edition from Waterstones, but there was no way your girl was gonna like carry that around, risk it getting damaged, so I bought another copy from the works. Are we surprised? Absolutely not, but this is book one of the month. So now we're going to dive into the scavenger hunt questions. So the first question is, find the book that has the lowest It's going to be one of those days where I'm not going to be able to read properly. Find the book that has the lowest average rating on your shelves. Now, I use Goodreads for my kind of tracking. It kind of keeps me up to date with books I've bought that I haven't read, books that I've read, and that kind of thing. So if we go into my Goodreads, if you guys haven't followed me on Goodreads, by the way, it is literally just my name, but it's also linked down below. And if I go onto my books, don't look at my TBR. I know it's 468 books long, but we're not going to talk about it. And I think I actually already have set this up. Yes, so the first book is The Fake Up by Justin Myers. Let's find it. I feel like I kind of know roughly where this book is on my shelf. Also, I'm really sorry that you can only see a small portion of my bookshelf. This is like one of many. Eventually I will have all my books in one place, but for now this is what we're going to have to deal with. And The Fake Up is here. Do you know what? I've had this book for such a long time and I've been putting it off and I just haven't ever read it. I don't know why, but anyway, this is The Fake Up by Justin Myers. Do I know what this book is about? Absolutely not, but as always, I am going to hold it up for you guys so you guys can read the back, because I don't really like to go into books knowing too much about them. So this is the first one, and to be honest with you, it is giving like May holiday vibes. And if you guys don't know, I am off to Tenerife this month, which I am so excited about. I think when I upload this, I go in like 10 days or something, so I am so excited for that. So I might take this with me. It's a very kind of holiday vibe. Anyway, this is the first one. So question number 2 is, pick an element on that cover and find a book with that item in the title. So I basically have to find a book with the words towel, book, shorts, man, woman, hat, swimsuit, and like Lilo. Do I have anything with that in it? I don't even think I do. I feel like pool. There's got to be a book with the word book. I feel like that must be a thing. Oh, okay, I think I found one, hang on. So the book I'm picking for question 2 is Beach Rivals by Georgie Tilney. I feel like this one works really well. I feel like this book is giving beach vibes. And this is called Beach Rivals. Also, it kind of works really well for like the summer. I'm gonna again take it on holiday. I feel like it's gonna be a really nice one to get through. It's also only 280 pages, so we love that. So that is the book I'm gonna be picking for the second one. This is obviously what it looks like. Such a beautiful cover. It is screaming kind of summer to me, and I absolutely love it. So that is the second book. The next question is, choose a colour on that cover and find another cover that is predominantly that colour. Okay, hang on. So obviously we have just seen this cover. It's pink, blue, yellow. What books are predominantly pink, blue, and yellow? That is the question. I don't actually know. I feel like this is a really hard one because I could pick anything. So the third book that I'm going to pick is Night Shift by Annie Crown. This is predominantly pink and this has got pink on the cover. I feel like this is such a fun idea. I really love doing this. I've also never done a book scavenger hunt before, so this is really fun. So this book was really popular. It was available on the Works. I think it might still be. But when I went into my local Works, they didn't have it, so I did go into Waterstones and pick it up for $9.99, which was just absolutely heartbreaking because then the next day I went shopping and lo and behold it was in the Works for £3. But anyway, this is the book I'm going to go for and I just absolutely love the cover. It is so cute. It is just screaming like fun, easy read, and that's what we like. Question number 4 is whatever the author's last name is, find a book with an author with a first name that starts with the same letter. Hang on, I need to read that again. Whatever the author's last name is, find a book with the author with the first name. Okay, so I basically have to find a book with the author whose first name begins with C. This is quite hard. I feel like Goodreads could really come in handy when it comes to this kind of thing because I'm literally scanning. So the 4th book I've decided to go for is Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. This has been one of those books where I really enjoyed every summer after. I don't know why I've been putting off reading this one, but I did really enjoy it and I absolutely love the cover. I really loved the first book, so I'm excited. Cannot get my words out. I'm excited to dive into this one. That's what I meant to say. So number 5 is turn to the page that matches your birthday day, go to the line that matches the number of the month you were born, pick a word and find a title within that word. Hang on, does that make sense? You guys know what I mean. Anyway, so turn to a page that matches my birthday day. So I am born on the 22nd of January, so page 22, and on the first row. So it says, I stare at Will across the front desk, fingers hovering. It's giving me nothing. Something with the word I or stare at Will across the front desk, fingers hovering. I feel like there's not going to be one with the word fingers or hovering. I feel like I need... Oh, I could have the. So I've decided to go with the word the, and the book that I have picked is The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. I have heard so many mixed reviews about this book. I feel like a lot of people loved this when they knew what it was about, but a lot of people actually went into it blind and were kind of shocked to what they were reading. But this one I believe is a werewolf romance. I don't know. I don't make the rules. It was popular. I bought it. So this is what it looks like. It's obviously a beautiful front cover. Again, I got this one from the Works. I think it was either £3 or £5, so really affordable. And I absolutely love her hair. It is so cute. It is really giving summer. So that is the book I'm going to pick for that one. Number 6 says, does the book have blurbs by other authors? If so, find a book on your shelf with the same author name. If not, go to the acknowledgements, find a name, find an author with the same name. Okay, so does it have any thingies on it? Oh, Elena Armas. And I do have a book by Elena Armas that I can read. I think I only have one, which is really weird because it was actually next to this one on the bookshelf, and this is The Long Game. I have been really putting this one off as well. I don't really know why. I have really enjoyed her other books, and for some reason when this came out I was so excited and I picked it up straight away, and I literally haven't read it, and I think that was maybe last August or something, so I'm really glad to finally be picking this one up. Do I know what it's about? Absolutely not, but I'm excited to dive in and see what this one is about. Shall I say about any more times? Anyway, number 7 says pick 3 books within the same genre as this book, and then number 8 says find which book of the 3 has the highest rating and this is your book. So essentially I'm going to pick 3 romance books. This is going to be the hardest thing ever because I have so many of them. So let's have a look and see what is screaming at me, what is kind of wanting to be read. I feel like I have so many books on the shelf. Some of them are actually hidden like in the back, and I also think that some of these books I have been putting off for a while. So do I pick books which I have been putting off for a very long time, or do I pick books which I have wanted to read for a very long time? And I don't really know what to choose. I feel like I am literally picking books I've had on my TBR for a very long time. I cannot get it out. It is stuck. I literally look like I've got a hunchback. Oh my goodness. Right. Sorry, I was really serving Hunchback of Notre Dame then. Anyway, right, I've picked 3 books. So the 3 I've picked are really random, I'm not going to lie, all of which I've had on my TBR for months. So I feel like this is a really good excuse to kind of get through these. So the first one I picked was Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. Do I know what this is about? Blah, blah, blah. Do I know what this one is about, is what I meant to say, and no I do not. I have a feeling it's to do with Italy, but that's because it says gelato on it. Anyway, that's the first one. Then we went for, I just dropped it on the floor, 1 second. Then we went for How to Fake It in Hollywood by Ava Wilder, and then the last one I picked was A Brush with Love by Maisie Eddings. I have had this one on my TBR for probably well over a year and a half. I don't really know why I haven't picked this one up because it is literally really small, so that is why I picked that one, and we're going to go on to Goodreads and see which one has the best rating. Okay, so Love and Gelato has a 4.05 rating, so that one is quite high. So let's try How to Fake It in Hollywood, hoping that it will just come up. Perfect. So this one has a 3.68 rating, so that one unfortunately is not going to be read this month. Let's just check the last one, which is A Brush with Love. Good if I could spell it, which has 3.67. So it looks like the winner of this one is Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. I'm actually really excited to actually read this book because I have been putting this one off for ages as well. I did pick this one up from 66 Books months ago, and I am really excited. I've had it on my wish list for a while and I saw it there and I was just like, instant buy. And that is the last book. So let's do a little wrap up. Okay, so let's do a quick rundown of all the books I'm going to be reading in May. This stack is absolutely massive, but I also am sensing a very summery theme, which I'm really excited about. So the first one I'm going to be reading is The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. This one obviously is my book club pick of the month. If you guys want to join in, make sure you read this book this month and follow our Instagram. I will leave it down below. But yeah, I'm really excited to dive into this one. The next book is obviously the lowest rated on Goodreads, and that is The Fake Up by Justin Myers. I am scared to read this, I'm not gonna lie. After finding out this is the lowest on Goodreads, I'm a little bit scared, but I'm excited to dive in. Then we had to pick an element off the cover, and I went with Beach, and I went for Beach Rivals. This is by Georgie Tilney, and I'm really, really excited to dive into this one. This one is giving me like beach read kind of vibes, so I'm excited about that. Then I had to pick a colour of that cover and find a book that has the majority of that colour in the cover, and I went for Night Shift by Annie Crown. This one has been a really popular one on BookTok, booktube, book Instagram, that kind of thing, and I cannot wait to dive in. Then I had to pick an author whose first name starts with the same letter as Annie Crown's surname, so I went with C obviously, and I went for Carly Fortune, Meet Me at the Lake. I cannot wait to dive into this. This is screaming summer holiday vibes, and I honestly just cannot wait to dive in, so I'm really looking forward to that one. I then had to use my birthday to find a page and a line and pick a word, and I went for the word the, and I went for The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson. This one again I've been really excited to read. It's a werewolf romance. It's giving me like cozy summer werewolf romance. Don't ask me where I'm getting that from, but it is screaming it at me, so I'm really excited about that one. Then I had to use an author's quote off that book and go for the same author, and luckily I do have one book by that author, and that is The Long Game by Elena Armas. I've had this one on my book like TBR for a very long time, so I'm just really looking forward to finally getting this one off the TBR and being able to read it. So that is that one. And lastly, I had to pick 3 books in that same genre. So obviously it was romance, and then find out what the score on Goodreads was for each one and pick the one with the highest score. And that is Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. I'm really excited to finally dive into this one. This one is, again, a book I've had on my TBR for months and I just haven't read it. But again, really excited to dive in. It's screaming summer, so I am thoroughly excited about it. So these are all of the books I'm going to be reading throughout May. I honestly cannot wait. I have 8 here. Obviously one of them isn't part of the scavenger hunt, so technically it is 7, which I think is a really doable amount, and honestly I just cannot wait to get some of these off of my TBR because they've been on there for far too long, so I'm so excited to dive in. Obviously as well, if you guys want to take part, I will leave all the questions and Kelsey's video down below. Make sure you take part, it would be so fun, and leave all your answers down below in the comments because I'm not gonna lie, I'm just really nosy and I would love to know what you guys are going to be reading this month. So that is everything for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed enjoyed. Let me know down below. Would you like me to do more TBR type of videos? I used to do them every month, but it got kind of like same old, kind of a little bit boring for me, and I feel like I would love to do more like scavenger hunts or Instagram picks my reads or something like that. So let me know if you guys would like to see that. But that's everything for today's video. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!